Sam. It's
Thank
not
you.
so much time for discussions, but I would like to ask all of you to think a bit about what are the obstacles and what are the enablers for these new technologies. So perhaps if we can ask Professor Xuan Song to start, what you see are the enablers and obstacles for introduction of these new type of tools?
My idea is maybe because currently with the rapid development of mobile internet technology, so we have the big data, and as you know, the 5G already have fast development of 5G. So maybe we will create a lot of data from the smartphone, and I believe such kind of data can certainly help us to perform some to produce some novel applications on AR, on AI, or on energy application. Yeah. Anyway, I will think about it. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So okay. We pass on. So Madeleine, what do you have any thoughts about this? What are the obstacles and enablers for introduction of these type of tools?
But I can just hook on to what the last speaker, Xuan Song, said. I mean, the connectivity is a must. If you don't have 5G, 4G, which is a requirement, especially from the mines utilizing the tools, this will not be used. But then I also think it's about the mindset of the people. Many people of the service organizations, they just have the mindset they need to travel to the customer. And someone has set it in a system as well. So they just want to go to the customer, and they really want to be physical face-to-face with the customer. With this tool in Corona time, this is possible, but you doesn't need to be physically in face-to-face with the customer. This still is some kind of reluctant utilization of it. And I can't explain why. Maybe just the mentality of a service engineer that they really want to be at the customer site. So the obstacle, I would say, is changing the mindset also in combination with the network and connectivity.
Yes, thank you. That is very good input. So we pass on to Joe Wu.
I very agree with about two speakers. Especially, I think the most the trend of the future energy may be the distributed one rather than the centralized one. Then the customer behavior and the customer data must be take full use in this for this purpose. Then this from this perspective, the customer data and also how to predictive customer behavior is also the very challenges in the energy industry. And the next one must be also the main problem in the AI society. We call it as knowledge automations. For example, when we face some AI task, we know we want to classify this image with human, cats, or dog. But for energy, we don't know the future of the energy systems. This we want to generate the future picture of the blue picture of the future smart grid. Then this we want to generate the future knowledge about the future. That's this also the task in the AI society called the knowledge knowledge automation or the knowledge generation. That's my opinion. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And then we come to you, Sam. Have you had time to think about this now?
No, thank you. I have. I mean, from our side anyway, I think I'd say one of the main enablers from a research dissemination and communication point of view is that now, especially due to the pandemic, people are a lot more used to living in a technological world, or are used to technology, using technology in terms of communicating between each other and presenting information. So I think in some respects, it has been an enabler in the sense that I think when we now start to introduce new technology, people are more, or will hopefully be more receptive to that technology. I think in terms of a barrier, and what we have faced on many occasions is the fact that without being close to someone and sitting down and guiding them through how some technology works, it can often be quite difficult to gain their trust. And I think when introducing new communication methods, people need to trust the information that they're receiving and trust that source. So I think we're very excited. I mean, looking to the future, if we're able to, I guess, bring exciting science to the desks of offices across Europe, without those people having to travel to a conference, that is fantastic, and that is a much more engaging, exciting way of delivering information than a newsletter, as one example. But I think people, yes, have to trust that information and have to be receptive to it. So I guess like everything, communication is key to make sure people are comfortable with it, and that again, they can trust the information they receive. So yeah, I think that's from our side what we can see.
Yes, no, I thank you very much, all of you. I just realized that we have come to 2:30 now, so probably we need to stop this discussion and the presentations. But I think this has given us a lot of different angles of this problem, or this possibility, or this future tools that we are sure will come. So I hope it could be a possibility. We have Professor Jen is here, and I think it would be very interesting to try to set up some kind of a activity around this field in the future within this network we have for applied energy. So do you think it could be a possibility to have some kind of a working group on this?
Yes, of course.
Of course, yeah, I think it's very interesting. And one is we are going to continue to have the conference. If you feel this is a good topic, so we can continue to this panel. And we also welcome to any proposal for special issue, for example. And is topic based, and that's all those options exist. And of course, we have another platform called the Unilabs, and maybe this is a perfect topic so we can try to propose. But it's very important who want to lead this. And if Eric, you are the chair, maybe you can do the.
I can do it. Yes.
Follow up, and then we can have another kind of the working meeting and to discuss this in details.
So I think that would be very nice. And everyone who's participating here now, who are interested in participating in such a, we call it Unilab, but it is like a working group, international working group, where we can do things together in the field and organize other type of workshops related to this in different ways, but also then perhaps make a special issue for applied energy where we have papers related to this area as a special edition here. So with that, you can probably find my email address. It is erik.dahlqvist@mdh.se, or you can pass on to Professor Yinyu Yan. We are sitting in the rooms next to each other, so you can send to him also, who is the chairman of this conference. And then you can come up if you have ideas, but also to mark what is your interest so that we can get a bit overview of this. So with that, thank you very much for participating in this, especially the panelists, but also all the what do you call it, who are listening to this presentation as well. So
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Okay,
Eric.
thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Prof. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.